everybody, welcome to a new Scroll reviews and files. Welcome to tuning in. If you guys want to see this behind the scenes, what is it? Oh, behind the scenes YouTube tag questions, please stay tuned. Hey everybody, so I decided to do another YouTuber tag, and it's going to be behind the scenes YouTube tag questions. There are 15 questions, and I am going to answer them to the best of my ability, and that's basically about that, you guys. So let's get with the first question. Okay, where do you find inspiration for your videos? Okay, where I find inspiration for my videos is basically I sit down and brainstorm, and sometimes I look over my videos to see what videos I haven't done in a while. Sometimes I look to see, what inspires me, like the people that I follow, that I'm subscribed to, and the people that I actually, genuinely, the people that I just watch and stuff like that, and that have like interests and that I like to watch. And so I watch their videos, and some of their videos inspire me. So if they're doing something, maybe I want to tweak it and do something, and I also, give them credit and stuff like that. So, but a lot of my inspiration does come from me brainstorming too, as well, and thinking of things. And also if I see something in my room, or if I see something, while I'm driving, I'm like, oh, I could talk about that. Or in a video, maybe I didn't mention something, I forgot to mention something, and I'm like, oh, okay, I could mention that, you know what I'm saying? So I get inspiration like through that way, or also by talking to friends and stuff like that, if they say something. And sometimes my friends give me ideas as well, like, oh, Charmaine, you could do that, or Charmaine, you could do this, or oh, have you thought about that? I have friends like that, people that support you, they give you ideas, and they help you out and motivate you. That's what you're supposed to have in your corner. So that's what I do. So yeah. All right, so number 2, do you have a Word document / notebook, etc., dedicated to your videos? I will be having a planner that's going to be dedicated to my videos, like a social media planner. I'm working on that. But I do have a little notebook that I do write down my ideas as far as like what videos I need to record, what videos I need to edit, anything that's that I've been brainstorming about. I write it down in this little notebook, and that's basically it about that. So I do have a little notebook, and I will have a planner soon as well. How long do you prep for a video? Depends on what type of video it is. If it is a video like this and I'm doing makeup, makeup takes me about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I have to set up everything, put the lights and stuff like that, and fix the camera and stuff like that. It takes me probably like 2 hours or something like that. If I'm doing a wash hair video or something like that, it doesn't take that long. It just takes long to, record the video because of the certain things. If I'm doing a vlog, I just pop open the camera and it's done. It just depends on what type of video it is. So if it's a sit down video like this, or I'm reviewing a product, probably like 2 hours maybe, if I'm putting on makeup and stuff like that. Question number 4. How long does it take for you to prepare your appearance for a video? Oh, okay, so basically the same thing. Okay, appearance will be like an hour because I'm putting on makeup and stuff like that. I guess back to number 3. How do you prep for a video? Oh, how do I prep for a video? Okay, let's go back to that. I said it wrong. How do I prep for a video? I basically what do I do? I just do it. I just, especially like with this, I'm answering the questions off dome. So I just basically just do it. I don't really have a thing to prep. Like maybe I'll go over, like if I'm, doing a review or some type, it depends on the type of the video, I'll look over some notes and stuff like that, so I can basically try to like not solely look off on the paper. I prepare myself basically by looking at the notes that I wrote, and then I could just talk and then go off dome. And if I lose track or anything like that, I can just always glance at my notes and stuff like that. So I always look at whatever I have prepared. I try to look at it prior to, so I can have an idea and someone won't be like stumbling over my words and stuff like that. So yeah, so sorry about that for number 3. Question number 5. What time of the day do you film? It don't matter what time, okay? Whenever I get a chance, okay? Because my schedule will be hectic, and it's just like, oh, let me film. I got time. I got about like 2 hours. Let me film now. Like tonight, I done did a whole bunch of stuff this morning, and then I did my makeup and everything like that, and then and I did some other things, and then I was like, you know what, let me just, it's 9 o'clock now, let me just try to, do something real quick, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. Like, it don't matter. Like, I know daylight I can't because I work during the day, so I have to be to work at 7 most of my days, so it's like, nobody got time, so yeah, so it's whenever I can, you know what I'm saying, whenever I get a little minute, you know what I mean. So yeah, so show or tell us, where do you film? This is where I film. This little area, it's a little section off in my room. I'm not gonna show y'all. I don't feel like doing all that, but it's just like a little section of an area that's basically about that. So yeah, so I film in my room, a section in my room. Natural lighting or studio lighting. I do studio lighting. I don't do natural lighting because, like I said, I don't have enough time to like get the natural lighting and the way my room is set up. So basically, I just basically do the studio lights that I have up now, and I have the Limo studio lights, and I had these lights for probably 4 years, probably something like that, and I purchased them from Amazon. So those are the lights that I use, are the the Limo studio lights. What type of camera do you film with? I film with a Canon T5i, a Canon Rebel T5i. This is what I'm recording with now. I also have another vlogging camera that I call a vlogging camera because it's smaller. It's called the Canon G7X G-Shot, whatever it's called. It's called something, but yeah, so I use that to vlog. So those are the two cameras that I use. But this is the camera that I use to record, which is the Canon Rebel T5i. Do you ever script your videos or go off an outline? Not really. It depends. If I'm doing a movie review, I have notes, of course, because I need to know the characters and stuff like that. If I'm doing a review, like a hair review on something like that, I don't need notes. I just do it off the dome, or whatever the case is. It depends on what type of video it is. Whatever type of video it is, then I have something to help me along, or whatever the case is, and keep me on track. But like I said, if it's a review on something, I just do it off dome or whatever. So it just depends on what type of video it is. Question number 10. If you edit your videos, what program do you use? I use Windows Movie Maker, and I also use I think it's called Sony Vegas Movie Studio 11.0 HD. Yeah, I have a PC. I have a gaming computer, so that's what I use. I do not have an Apple. I do have an iPad, but I don't have an Apple, computer desktop. I like my PC, so I'm going to stay with my PC. So that's basically about that. The next computer I'm gonna get is a gaming computer as well, because I do play Sims. So all right. So anyway, I like playing Sims. I'm playing them in a minute, but anyway, sidetrack. So those are the programs I use. I use two programs. You're probably asking, why do you use two programs? I use two programs because Windows Movie Maker, I know how to trim in that, and the other program that I use to do like video within a video and do all the cooler transitions and graphics and stuff like that, I don't know how to trim in that, and I don't feel like learning right now. I mean, I'll learn, but right now I just don't have the time to be, but that's my editing software there. Let's see. Question number 11. How long are your unedited videos before you scale them down? Depending on what type of video it is. If it is a video that I'm washing my hair, that video could be like an hour and 30 minutes. I usually scale it down to like 10 minutes. I could scale an hour and 30 minute video down to 10 minutes, depending on what type of video it is. So if it's a vlog, I probably can't because I'm doing all that talking. But as far as like washing my hair, I can like scale it down because I can speed it up and cut some parts out that's unnecessary and stuff like that. Even with stuff like that. Like if the video is like that long, I can definitely scale it down, but it depends on what type of video it is, if I want to scale it down to that much or whatever the case is. So it really depends. But that was like the longest video that I scaled down to about like 10, so yeah, so that's basically about that. But yeah, but usually it'll be like 20 minutes. Some I could like scale down to like 15 or 10 or whatever the case is. It just depends on what type of video it is and what I'm talking about. Question number 12. How many times do you try to film per week? When I'm off, like today I'm off, so I'm filming today. If I didn't have anything to do on Saturday, I would film on Saturday, or I probably would have pushed it to Saturday. So it depends. It depends on my work schedule. So I try to record when I'm off. So next week I'm off on Monday, so I might try to squeeze in a video on Monday, like that. So whenever I'm off, whatever type of time I have to squeeze, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll be like, oh, wait a minute, let me get in here, stuff like that. So yeah. So that's basically about that. How often do you pre-film videos? I pre-film videos when I'm off. Like like I just said, when I record, I pre-film probably like about a good 4 or 5 videos. Because when you are filming or pre-filming, you want to make sure that you are filming like two or three videos. You don't want to do one video. I made that mistake when I first started, and there were times where something was probably going wrong with my computer, or I remember there was one time my computer was down for like 3 months and I had no videos pre-recorded. You know, I didn't have no videos like scheduled. I didn't have nothing. So it was like, bruh. And I had to learn that the hard way, because when my computer was down, all I could do was record. So I started recording pre-recorded videos. So that's what I do. So I record a whole bunch of them, and then that's why you see the same shirt. I always have the same shirt on, because I do a whole bunch of them, and then whatever. I don't even care about that. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, so that's basically about that. So I record a whole bunch of them. I never record one, because you just never know. So make sure, like, you being a new YouTuber as well, even to the veterans, you know, sometimes they be like, oh, so you gotta record more than one if you have the time. At least two. But yeah, so nobody got time for that. So yeah. Number 14, how long will a typical video take from setting up your equipment to uploading? If I'm uploading and if I'm doing everything on the same day, that's the whole day. I'm recording. I will have to start my day early. Like, I try to, you know, wake up early in the morning, but today I had a lot of stuff to do this morning, so I wasn't able to. But I have to wake up early in the morning, like 7 or 8 o'clock, to get everything done, and so I can have time to myself later on. 9 times out of 10 that don't happen, because I got a lot of stuff to do. I always have something to do on my day off, which is crazy. But I try to get up, you know, early in the morning, or when I can, when I'm off, I try to get up early so I get everything done early, so I have the rest of the day to myself. That don't be happening. I be recording at night late sometimes, so it's just like, bruh, you was off all day and you know what I'm saying. But it's anyway, I digress at any rate. But anyway, so but yeah, so in uploading, so I don't do all that. I don't do all that in one day. Like editing, I'm editing every day, because I can't do all that. Depending if it's a short video, I can probably do it if I have time to like record and then edit and then upload it if it's a short video. But if I'm doing something, I won't be able to do all those things. And especially if I'm doing like transitions and putting a video within a video and doing this and saving this program, that's not getting done until probably like a couple days later. Like I can't, unless I'm dedicated. And I'm not saying I'm not dedicated, but unless I'm like really like honing in and stuff like that and doing it and stuff, and not, you know, whatever, not taking no breaks or nothing, whatever the case is. But no, I mean, I can't. To me, it's impossible. Not saying, but I know when on YouTube you gotta be on your grind, especially now because it's overly saturated. So it's like I can't be slacking and be like, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. No, I'm editing every day basically. So yeah. Are there any topics that are off limits? Number 15. That's the last question. The topics that are off limits is like getting like real personal, like in my personal business, like basically saying like I'm whatever I did this morning, I can't tell you guys, because that's very personal. For me, I do a balance between YouTube and personal, because YouTube is basically business, and I don't want to put all of my personal out there. Like, I'll say little stuff about, like, you know, lovey and stuff like that, but I'm not putting personal. That's why I have friends. That's why I have family, and, you know, talking to God. So I don't need, you know, the whole world to know that I did this and did, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain things. That's just me. You know, I'm not going to sit up here and do all that, because that's not what my YouTube channel is about, really. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit of me, but not too much. You know what I'm saying? The only transparency that you'll get from me is my hair. You see what I'm saying? I done showed y'all a bald spot before, so it's like, you know, you'll get that transparency from me, but anything else, no. But that's off limits. Kind of like relationships, talking about like relationships, like dating and stuff like that. I think that's kind of off limits for me for right now. Like, I'm not gonna sit here, oh, I dated Jack today. I dated, you know, that's just not me. I don't do that. You know, I keep that to myself, because I just keep that to myself, because I no. Like, you know, at this point, no, you know, I wouldn't do that. So that's off limits, okay? So that's just based about that. But anything that's like too personal, like whatever the case is to me, like, you know, like other, you know, too personal, and if somebody asks me that, and I'll let you know, like, that's too personal, you're gonna have to ask something else, you know. So yeah, so that's like kind of like all too personal stuff is off limits. You know, if I haven't talked about it on my YouTube channel, then you know, it's really personal. So yeah, so that's based about that, but it just depends on what type of personal thing it is. So yeah, so that's my tag for the behind the scenes what is it called, behind the scenes YouTube tag questions. If you guys want to do it, I definitely tag you guys. Anybody could do it. I think this is really cool just to get a feel of the person, of the content creator that you are watching, and how they, especially if you're new to YouTube, if you want to know certain things about, little tidbits of stuff, and about YouTube, and what other YouTubers use, your favorite YouTuber use, and things of that sort, gives you like an idea or some type of inspiration or motivation or whatever the case is. And that's just basically about that. So that's it, you guys. I will be back with another tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if you guys done this before. If you are doing it, let me know. And then if you are, so I can go check your channel out, so I can see what your answers were. And that's just basically about that, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, thank you for watching. Peace, bye.